Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
No debate, cause it's off. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
It's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think has ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Super Bowl, we're here. Big game, whatever the hell the Layers want us to call it. It sucks. It's not going to be as fun as last year for obvious team involvement reasons because, listen, everyone was rooting for Philly except Brian. So, haters going to hate. But listen, 6 days of pitchers and catchers. Our little vacation starts in 6 days. Yeah, for those who are new to the corner booth, we take a little 2-week hiatus from Super Bowl Monday through the NFL Combine. Just like most NFL teams take a little vacation, so do we. Obviously, you'll still see content videos from myself, Matt, and the boys. We'll do a little hot takes and stuff like that, but no show. Give our boys a night off, well earned. We usually do this, and then we take like 1 or 2 shows off in July. So either way, this is one of the few down times, but listen, we hit it off with the Super Bowl right now. We got a big show today. We got Kevin from Tailgate in the Quad coming on, and we also have our boy DJ Stewart from High Low Sports coming by later as well. Should be a good time. Kevin will just make a screaming run for the Patriots. DJ will be DJ, and of course, we have the rest of the lovable crew. My boy Matt Ordazzo's here. Matty, brother, how we doing? Nate's a little rusty today.
I was like, oh man, maybe I'll hit it and add myself. Doing good. I don't know. Jets are making decent positional hirings. I don't know. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. That's about it. It's a single. It's a hit that you hit in the gap in outfield. You try and stretch it for 2. When I say you try and stretch it for 2, I mean Giancarlo Stanton's rounding first. So it's most likely a single and a 50-50 shot at a double. Yeah. It'll do. That's about it. I'll take it. It's veteran. He's got a lot of coaching experience. You bring in Bevel or Roman as like a QB coach or something. I saw that they're interviewing the assistant linebackers coach down in Houston for their linebacker coach position. So it sounds like they're putting together a relatively solid staff, which means 5-13. Here we come.
I love it. I love your optimism. Our shots of Benchwarmer Brian Hickson pretty good because we were talking about this on Monday, Matt, about how the NFL, like everyone's making very scared, timid coaching hires. Listen, I love John Harbaugh to the Giants. I think it's a great hire. Do I think it's going to be franchise changing? I mean, they'll probably make the playoffs more, but I don't think it's going to be like they're going to be world beaters. Like, guys, come on. Like, you need an elite quarterback. It's out in Jackson Darnold, so we'll say. You need a overly dominant defense, or at least defense that can make the stops, and you need to have all your players actually stay healthy. And as long as you guys play in the giant recycling bin called the Meadowlands, that's not going to happen because your turf literally ensnares.
You don't know that.
Ensnares people's knees. Oh, I'm sorry. Did your owners decide not to be cheap bastards and actually replace the turf?
You don't know that. We the field may be better next year.
Well, we all know what one order.
Same damn fee. If it quacks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
Good to see you, fellas.
Our producer Nate's back, everybody.
The other owner was looking at football. The other one was looking at other things, but that's about it.
Yeah, he's getting really involved. Okay, I can't. It's too
serious. No, we can't do that one. I usually am
talk about it. It's too serious. So I'll leave it.
No, we talked about it on Monday, but my thing with I'm high on John Harbaugh for the Giants. I think it's a great hire. I think it's easily the best coach they've had since Tom Coughlin. I think I'm a big fan of Jackson Dart, even though I don't think the record speaks to the potential that he showed with what he had to play with. I don't think he ever played with Malik Neighbors. And he only had Scatterboo for 3-4 games, if that. So I still thought he showed some pretty good promise with Wan'Dale Robinson and Darius Slayton and Tyrone Tracy and Devin Singletary. So I think the future is bright for the Giants. My only thing is that I'm not a fan of the offensive coordinator that they hired, Matt Nagy. Wasn't calling plays in Kansas City. Not a great tenure with the Bears. He did have that 12-4 season with that great defense, but I mean, I guess you could throw him some slack because he had Mitchell Trubisky back there, who's been a glorified backup ever since. But I don't know. I think Cliff Kingsbury was the better hire, but we'll see how this goes.
My biggest issue is Matt. It's all Matt Nagy. It's never been about anything else but Matt Nagy. I'm not a fan of his. How do I word this the best way possible? He's the guy in a group project who does jack shit and gets credit. That's the best way to describe Matt Nagy's coaching career. He's been on Andy Reid's staff. He's been a head coach, and then he goes back to Papa Andy when he can't do shit. And I'm telling you right now, the Giants better hope to Christ that Jackson Dart turns into the second coming of Patrick Mahomes, because there's no other way in hell they're going to score more than 25 points a game. Matt Nagy's one season was when he had Mitch run okay, like you said, in 2018, when they still got beat by Nick Foles, who's half asleep. So I will say this. I think the Giants are in a way better spot they were than last year. I think they're in a better spot than the Commanders are. I think them and Dallas are kind of neck and neck. Things are looking up, but I don't think Matt Nagy set back. If they went and got Kingsbury, I'm shitting myself right now. Kingsbury in that offense, I am shitting myself. I am freaking out as an Eagles fan. Matt Nagy, I'm licking my chops because I guarantee he's going to put Jackson Dart in some bad positions late in games. Then again, so does Kingsbury. So, I mean, whatever. Also,
could be worse. Could be worse.
Speaking of the Giants, Brian's here. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
What's up, guys? All right, I got a lot to say.
Oh.
One, the Super Bowl is way better than last year. Two,
for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can actually watch the whole game and enjoy it this time. Two, I forgot what my points were going to be. Anyway.
Matt Nagy?
It is. Two, Harbaugh is a franchise-altering guy, because even if the Giants constantly make the playoffs, that changes from where we were the past decade. So, the bar is really low, but if he can consistently make the playoffs, that's franchise-changing. And three, I rather Kingsbury than Nagy, but I'm going to trust Harbaugh that he knows what he's doing.
Personally, I wouldn't have minded Brian Callahan.
I'm all right on that.
No, stop. No, you don't want to do that to yourself. Cam Ward still sees defensive lineman in his face.
I don't
he
think
has Brian Dable with him. I'm so happy.
Little stumpy loser.
I don't think there's a big difference between Callahan and Nagy, but if I had to choose, I'd probably take Nagy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, there's the lowest of the low, and I think that is Brian Callahan. He's gonna need a couple of years, maybe go to college, maybe be a passing coordinator again. He's going to need to cook in the oven a little bit, because what happened in Tennessee was bad.
Yeah, and there's one point with Nagy where they gave him credit for Alex Smith's revival, Patrick Holmes' dominance. Granted, that's a lot more to Andy Reid than Nagy, but
Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
So I mean, you still got to throw him some credit in the sense of he did coach a 12-4 team. So in that aspect, that is why I would favor him over Callahan, because at least I've seen that part of success from him. I guarantee you John Harbaugh called Andy Reid and only Andy Reid because they're buddies and was like, what do you think of Matt Nagy? And obviously he's not going to talk down on somebody that's looking for a promotional role in this league. So I'm sure he got the words of wisdom from Andy Reid, and we'll see how that pans out. I mean, worst comes to worst, you're on to another one next year and you still have John Harbaugh as your coach. So
exactly. Harbaugh has shown he's not afraid to fire coordinators if they don't work out. It's not going to be a Bowen situation.
The thing with Callahan too is being an offensive minded coach. I mean, usually that aspect, like for the Jets example, Robert Saleh had the defense in check. The defense was always a top unit with him under the coaching. It was always the offense was the issue. With Callahan, you being an offensive-minded guy, you should have a pretty solid, efficient offense. Maybe you're struggling defensively, but it was actually the opposite. So that's why I wouldn't trust him running the offense.
Right. No, that makes total sense.
I got a little bone to pick with the Arizona Cardinals. They just poached Miami's running backs coach.
Why?
Miami Hurricanes.
It's the
Miami
Cardinals.
Hurricanes. It's my Miami Hurricanes. That's why.
It's okay.
No, it's not. They just took our running backs coach. I'm pissed.
He's gonna come back to you guys anyways. The Cardinals
No,
are trash.
that's not how it works, Nate. It's not like all dogs go to heaven where everything ends. Actually, I'm movie ended bad.
Not a happy ending.
Great example, boss.
By the way, also for your so the rookie. Speaking of Arizona, Nate, your rookie card, one of the ones you got of Arizona Diamondbacks, one of their phenoms. So. Yeah, Lawler. So now that Blaze Alexander has now been traded to the Baltimore Orioles, he's going to be our starting center fielder.
Aren't you happy or what? I'll give you the card. I'll mail you the card.
Blaze is a better bat. That's the issue. Lawler literally looks like me after 15 beers trying to swing at a fastball sometimes.
And Blaze is such more fun name to root for. Like I got named Blaze.
Yeah, I honestly, this one made like trading McCarthy. I was like, I mean, I love Jake McCarthy, and he like the Kurt Angle theme song when he walks up to the plate is badass. But like, Blaze hurt because that dude can play 6 different positions, and he's just an energy guy. But they really want Lawler to work, and they got Tommy Troy in the wing. He'll probably be moved to third once Arenado retires at the end of his contract with Arizona. So
I can think of a better name in baseball that can be said. He's on the A's.
No. Box. Put him in the box now.
I didn't say it.
Say it. You won't.
Really?
I need to as long as you get the banner.
Okay. His first name is.
Hey, before you say it, get the banner ready because I got to plug some stuff.
Right. The first round on you?
Yeah.
Okay. His first name is.
Who? Oh, God. You go first, Nate. Just do it.
Thank you, Matt. His first name is Nick. His last name is.
Nope. I already know. No.
See, I knew exactly what he said before.
This is not worth the sponsorship money. We'll lose that sponsorship.
As soon as he said, I know a better name. Exactly that's what he's going to say.
I said it slowly.
Full legal name
is Nicholas Kurtz.
There you go.
But in baseball they call him Nick Kurtz.
Stop it.
I said it slowly.
You really put that.
As soon as you said Nick, I knew where this was going. I was like,
Nate, I'm trying not to have a better name than A's. I knew where this was going. By the time I get out of this show, man, what the hell?
Listen,
I think the son of Steve Kerr is much worse. Because
can I say that one? Please let me say that one.
No, because that's actually the word.
His first name is Nick. His last name is Kerr. Say it slowly. His name is Nicholas.
Don't say it slowly. Just think about it.
Box now. Just go, Nate. All right.
In lighter news,
Nate's penalty box presented by our amazing friends at Righteous Felon, available at all gas stations and Stop and Shops across the Northeastern and Mid-Atlantic area. Congrats, guys. Big step. But the best deal, of course, is with us. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off. Joining us now, looking like he's coming straight at 8 Mile or off the docks. The host of High Low Sports, our version of the Neuralink, and one of the only people I can honestly spend an entire weekend with in Ohio and not get annoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Stewart.
It's called fashion. Look it up. And I don't need to hear any backlip from you. You just compared All Dogs Go to Heaven to a positive story with a happy ending. What's next year and tell me Old Yeller's a rom-com? I don't need to be taking this right now. I'm going to go call Nick and the Steve Kerr family and we're going to have a conversation.
Can I say one more thing before I go back to the box? Can I say one more thing? I'm gonna be straight up.
Say Kerr 3 times. Pops up.
I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. When Old Yeller got shot and they played his song after towards the end.
Spoilers!
I laughed. I'm so sorry. I know that sounds messed up, but I laughed when they played the Old Yeller song at the end after he died.
You laughed at the end of Old Yeller?
Yeah, it's just funny how they played the song. Like he's already dead, so why play a song? Old Yeller, like why?
What is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. I call the Seahawks the Sea Chickens because they've screwed me over on a lot of bets. It has nothing to do with the fact that my girlfriend's team is the one playing in the Super Bowl.
We didn't talk about the Pats yet either.
I know. I was gonna say like he's talking about karma. I'm like, bro, you guys have the league rigged for yourselves because you're selling your team in 3 weeks.
Who's a Pats fan?
I don't know because I'm not Brian. I'm an Eagles, Giants, Colts, and then Jets.
Maybe Brandon is. What a weenie.
What a wiener. It's okay, Brandon. We're just really confused. The Patriots fan we're bringing on isn't even here yet. He's running on his usual time schedule.
He hates the Patriots.
I was just singing the Till I Collapse song while DJ was talking. That just made me
right.
I did.
Did you see Nate Hackett's back in the league?
I did.
Arizona OC. Whoa,
I'm working. Am I the only one who's just like, wait, don't they have a quarterback problem now? Like, I'm like the only one like
they have an everything problem.
I
think the only team in their entire state that isn't a complete cluster F is this team, and we're a 500 team right now.
Yeah,
I gotta find the quote, but I've got some Kyler Murray news involving the Jets that is no bueno.
Oh, please let it happen. Kyler Murray to the Jets, little man in the Big Apple. Let's do this.
Kyler Murray having his Daniel Jones his reinvigoration arc starts in New York.
No, Mac Jones going to the Jets. Let's have it happen.
I miss you, Daniel Jones. I hope you're doing great, buddy.
You can have him back.
I need Daniel Jones to stay with the Colts because I need the jokes to continue.
I need to find a new sport.
My quarterback is a handsome fellow. Have you seen his girlfriend, Jackson Dart's girlfriend? Congrats.
We all know Anakin Skywalker's girlfriend. Like, no one's hating on Jackson Dart right now.
I love that man. I can't believe I love Shadur Sanders. Oh my God. That's crazy.
I know. It was. I told you it was crazy while we were doing it.
I know.
Here we go.
I literally told you 1,000 times, Nate, and you said I was. You argued with me.
He
argued with me about Shadur Sanders, and I said, "Listen, he is the worst Pro Bowler in NFL history."
The Jets are why he's a Pro Bowler. They asked Justin Fields first, and he declined to focus on the offseason.
They traded this offseason.
Yeah.
So per Rich Cimini, I guess he was talking to a anonymous former teammate of Kyler Murray. And Rich Cimini is an ESPN reporter. He's covered the Jets for years. He's very credible. Anyways, the quote is, I was talking to one of his former teammates the other day, and he basically warned off the Jets about Kyler. I said, the Jets might be going after Kyler in a month or two. And he goes, no. The Jets don't want to do that. You don't want Kyler Murray as your quarterback. And this is somebody who's played with Murray, which he revealed on his podcast. And he goes on to say, Aaron Glenn's trying to build a culture. And if this is somebody that doesn't love football or is, pretty much it doesn't mesh. So even you got guys that played with him that are saying you don't want him.
If you need a clause in your contract for him not to play Call of Duty, he's not someone you need on your team.
Yeah, I honestly, in reality, I think Kyler Murray should go play baseball. He clearly does not give a fuck about, does not give a shit about
much better.
About
he gets one F word, we get one F word.
Yeah.
We've used it. So
he can come to the Colts. He can play for the Colts. Daniel Jones for Kyler Murray, straight up.
How dare you disrespect the fedora?
Can I do just
DJ, I need you to wear this at the Fantasy Football Expo next year.
He hasn't been Indiana Jones since before Halloween. He's been butt cheeks since then.
Maybe me going as Indiana Jones for Halloween was the reason.
But no, it was inevitable. You can't play JV teams at the entire season. Eventually, you're gonna, unless you're the Patriots, but otherwise, you can't play JV teams, and then eventually, it's gonna come home to roost.
We got.
What's really funny? You know what's really funny about that whole argument with the Patriots? Yes, they're scheduled. They only can play the people who are in front of them, and they just keep surviving. So we'll talk about this when Kevin gets here. But like I argued with somebody the other day. He's like, "Oh, it didn't play anybody good. It was a Giants fan," and he goes to my gym, listens to the show. Shout out Chris. He guy's like mid-40s. He's been around since like the late Parcell days, right? So I'm arguing with him. I'm like, he crazy. He's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. The Patriots can get smoked." I'm like, does everyone forget? Like, yeah, the Seahawks bodied the 49ers, but then again, like matchups are everything in football, right? The 49ers took Philly to the corner, but then there's teams that the Rams like basically choked by 30 to Philly, but there's all these different teams. Everyone matched up differently. And right, honestly, if there was ever a team that was kind of built to beat Seattle, that's kind of similar to how LA's built, it's it's the Patriots. I mean, obviously the deficiency, the drop off in quarterback because Drake May's hurt, shoulder injury, and he's doesn't take care of the ball as well as Stafford, but they still run the football. Honestly, I think they're more explosive at it than the Rams are. The receiving core is comparable with the health conditions. Health conditions. That's the joke I'm making because Puka Nacua is usually fighting off some CTE related injury, and then so is Devontae with those ankles. What?
When his brain's rattled, that's when he's at his most dangerous. We saw it in the playoffs. Not all the marbles were there.
The Patriots receiving core has definitely stepped up. It's to me, it's the defense. It's the Patriots defense is the key to this game. It is totally the key.
They gotta stop that pass rush. If they can't hold up, then everything else doesn't matter because Demarcus Lawrence will terrorize Will Campbell if he can't.
I know, but then again, like Milton Williams will also terrorize that Seahawks offensive line.
That offensive line, I'd say there's a sharply better than the Patriots offensive line.
I will say though, like, listen, that Patriots front seven has been playing exceptional this year.
Exceptionally well. They are great, not doubting. I'm just saying that I don't know if they're built to beat Seattle perfectly compared to like the Rams. That being said, right, Seahawks that good, you'd be built perfectly, and they might just find a way to do it anyway. West Coast Sam Darnold is a real thing.
What is the lineup? What's the lineup to now? By the way,
it's still 4.5. It hasn't changed.
They haven't moved it.
No, I think a lot of people are taking.
I think teams that are 4.5 are like 12-4 in the last 16 Super Bowls, something like that. Like they normally cover. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I told somebody today that, like, gun to your head. I'm like, either it's gonna be I'm like, one, put your money on Patriots covering it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see Seattle pulling away, especially when the Patriots can score on big plays. Like, they just need a seam and Trevion can bust one down the sideline, or Diggs can get loose. Listen, they can throw the ball deep to Williams or Diggs or Hollins. They don't really care. It's not like they need to structurally move the ball down the field. They can hit a quick strike and it's it. So
Henry inside the 30-yard line, it's not bad. Like Drake just put that ball right into Henry's pocket.
And
for a touchdown.
If Drake May gets hot, this game's going to be tight. He doesn't even need to be on his best. He just needs to not be terrible, and they can keep this game close. Listen, DJ's right, though. DeMarcus Lawrence in that Seattle Seahawks, Lawrence was the missing link. I've been saying it for years. Matt and Nate can attest to this. I've been banging the drum for Seattle to go get an edge rusher. They needed one for years. They finally go get one in Tank, and he's playing freaking well. So I think, Witherspoon, Reek, all playing great on the outside. My boy Josh Jobe, shout out, also playing great. It's a good secondary. It's a great team. Quandre Diggs, another good one. It's a really loaded defense, and there's a lot of good players on it. I think a lot of people are thinking too much into this, like this is going to be the Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl. And I think it's going to make a lot of people upset when it's 10-7 at halftime. This isn't going to be Philly, Kansas City, where they're just kicking their heads in the entire first half.
This is an under game. This is definitely take the under game.
This reminds me scarily a lot of 2018. NFC West team, journeyman, NFC West team. Not their quarterback is not their strong suit. Great run game, great defensive line. Coach is the up and comer everyone's crazy about. It reminds me very eerily of the 2018-2019 Super Bowl, where it was considered the worst Super Bowl of all time. Not because the Patriots won, but just because like I've seen a higher scoring game in baseball in the middle of July. So
they still got the Patriots at 45.5.
If that's the case, then there's going to be a milkshake MVP. So get those Cooper Cup tickets in right now.
There you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, join us now, host of Tailgate in the Quad. He's a diehard Patriots fan, looking spiffy in that jersey. And, of course, he's our good friend and former co-host of the show, Mr. Kevin. Kevin, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Hi, Ty.
Good, buddy.
No. Okay. There will be none of that.
Love you, Nate.
Love you too, Kev. Thanks for your help as always.
Nate comes out to shadow box for 2 seconds.
Yes, sir. I'm still in the box, right?
Yeah, no, you're back. You're good to talk, but you've been good to talk for like 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Shall we tell Kevin what you tried to say on there, or should we wait until after the show?
Kev, what's your favorite name to say in baseball. Like,
oh god, we're doing it again.
What?
Player wise?
Yeah, is there like a player that you like to like say his name for?
It's a trap.
No, it's not.
It's a trap.
Baseball, no. I know a linebacker at Eastern Michigan whose name is fun to say, but
I got something better.
You're on the right track. I'll give you that.
I got something better.
Isaiah Kinner Falafa is not a fun name to say. I hate that name, but
It's not.
Yanhervis Solarte. That's fun.
Ever heard the Sacramento A's, Kev?
I have that disgrace to baseball.
Mm-hmm. There's a certain first baseman. His first name is Nick.
You already know where this is going.
His last name is Kurtz.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Nate, I was in the box for the whole episode. I swear to God.
Say it slowly. Nick Kurtz.
No, you say Nicholas. You say the full name.
His full legal name, his mother named
They don't
him.
say his full name on the broadcast, so
well, you know what? They don't have to worry about losing their entire subscription base in 2 hours.
Nate, that broadcast is like historically bad. Everyone doesn't like the A's broadcast.
Say it, Matt.
It is not your
a long one.
Oh my God, their she is the worst. I was so sad when I could not get a hold of her audio for Diamondbacks A's last year. I was so mad.
Oh man,
can we talk about how Steve Kerr named his son Nicholas?
Yep, that was my next point.
Okay, listen, I'm not trying to get political. I'm not trying to get political here, but Kevin, the irony is not lost on me with social justice warrior Steve Kerr naming his kid Nicholas. I'm sorry, the irony is just not lost on me.
His first name is Nick.
Jared, as always, I don't want to get political. Proceeds to get political immediately.
I'm not a fan of Steve Kerr as a person, but it's funny to me that he named his name.
I was the first one to bring up. I was like, that's not as bad as Steve Kerr's son's name. And then Nate goes, oh, can I say it? Can I say it? His first name. I'm like, Jesus. All right, buddy. Get it out of your system now.
It's okay. Nate usually makes one joke about himself being Asian at least once an episode. So like we're kind of on track for it.
If only my eyes were smaller. But they're not.
What? Jeez.
What? I'm just
You can say that. He is Asian.
Nah, see? I sure can.
Nate, tell Kev what you have for dinner, by the way.
Oh, Kev. Oh, it's gone now. But I had some rice with chicken wings. I'm eating it off air, obviously, but
actually that kind of sounds more southern than it does Asian.
I have a whole bar. It's like a little container of buffalo sauce. I sprinkle all over the rice.
That thing was full.
That's definitely southern.
That thing was full. That thing doesn't look.
It was full. It's gone now.
Yeah, Nate basically did a shot of it after he ate it.
Yes,
oh my God!
Bell, so
nice. I'm having turkey burgers after.
Homemade.
Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Their dumplings are to
hell no. I would never. I'm the biggest proponent of this, and we can now go. Honestly, this is open to discussion because we have a little extra time because there's one game in the NBA trade deadline to talk about. That's basically it. I will never go to a restaurant and order healthy. If I am paying food, I want my fat butt to sit in that table, order 2 beers, get a burger coated in a fried egg, mac and cheese, or onion rings or something, or get Irish nachos that literally overload my stomach with grease for 2 days. I will eat healthy with my meal preps. I literally made these chicken quesadillas like that are like 85 grams of protein and like 6 carbs. It's insanely crazy, the macros, but that's my lunch during the week. When me and the lady go out or me and the boys go out to get wings, that's when I pig out. I don't get the whole eating healthy, like turkey burgers. And if I see somebody ordering a salad with them, I'm like, unless you're on a strict dietitian plan, I don't want to hear it. Just order something fun, man. Come on.
I get so upset and disappointed when I go to a restaurant and I see a salad on the menu that sounds really good. And I'm like, I'm not going to order a salad at this restaurant, but I kind of want that salad. And then I get a burger.
There are some exceptions. Like last time I was on a date, me and the lady, we were going to split a salad, but it was an apple and Gruyere and like it was like this amazing, like it sounded like phenomenal. Right. But that's like an app because we're both ordering pasta for our entree. So it's like that, I think, is the exception. If you want to do that as like a starter for it. But the second you start going into like, that's my main course is a salad or grilled chicken or a turkey burger, bro, just stay home, save your money.
I will say, if I go to Texas Roadhouse, I always get the Caesar salad, but I also get like 3 sides with my entree. So the salad is kind of a throwaway. It's just good, but then I'll get the chili and the fries, or I'll load the mash, whatever the case is. If you, same thing. I only eat out once a week. That's for when I have my cheats. I don't do anything healthy when I do that. So if you're ordering a turkey burger for fun at a restaurant, unless you have some sort of allergy, there's things that I need to call you off air, pretty much.
My biggest fear is the Lone Star tick that makes you allergic to red meat.
A buddy of mine got that. I'm not kidding. It literally, I feel awful for him. He can eat chicken. That's it. Or turkey.
Yeah, nope.
Whoa, wait, where is this thing so I can know never to go there?
Everywhere. It is everywhere.
Yeah,
it's as far north as New Hampshire, and it's as far south as Arizona.
Is it up to New Hampshire now? I know they found it in New York last year.
Well, it's in Connecticut because my friend got it.
New York.
Thank God his fiance is like apparently like this phenomenal chef, because I've just heard, like, I can't even imagine I that's like my hell. Like my my favorite food is is fried chicken, but after that it's a cheeseburger. So I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
That sounds like
I can't
death
give
to
up
me.
steak.
I'm interested because I've only gone out to grab food with you when we're in Ohio. So like, what's your take on eating healthy when you're out to dinner?
I just say get it whatever you want. Some people like turkey burgers. I like them from some places. They're greasy and poisonous, just like a regular hamburger. So it all depends on the case too. Like you can get. I'm pretty open to it. When I go out to eat, I just get whatever I want, whether it's the healthiest thing on the menu or the most poisonous thing on the menu. If I'm going to go out, because I usually take care of it throughout the week as it is. So if I'm going to go out, I'm just like, yeah, that sounds good. Whether it's 4,000 wings or a turkey burger and a salad, one way or the other, DJ's going to be happy.
Or it's an Italian cold cut combo with with sliced up hot sausage on it, because why not?
I mean, nobody in here is ordering salad dry with no dressing or anything like some.
Oh,
not you, Nate.
Nate. This is a joke that goes back to the expo.
Yeah, Kelsey enjoys dry salad.
What?
Beans.
Why?
I think it's health purposes.
It's a health purposes thing, but when he
like,
ordered it after all of us were like 4 or 5 beers deep at this point, and we're at the restaurant and we're all just like, he says, yeah, can I have a dry salad? And all of us just, our eyes all shifted like, huh?
Even though we were all at the table, we made him pretty much explain it at least 3 times.
Was he also 4 or 5 beers deep? Because at that point, salad.
No,
I think
he can't drink. He doesn't drink. He was just drinking water.
Okay, you know what then? I'm still confused by it, but the dry salad, like if he was 5 beers deep and then went, I need a dry salad, that's insane. And it's idiotic. There's nothing more you can do. You've already had the 5 beers. It's not going to help you. But the 1 beer with the dry salad, that makes sense.
And he's not a condiment guy as it is anyway, so he just hates condiments as it is. And at the time, health-wise, could only really have the salad. Yeah. So it's like, well,
he was describing what he could eat. At that point, I'm just like, oh, you poor bastard. No wonder you're grumpy all the time. All right. We got to start. Well, yes, I bring that out of people, okay? Either people.
He's delightful talking to me.
Same here.
Same.
Yeah, sure. Blame me for all these problems.
That's what I'm going to do.
Maybe you're the locker room cancer, boss. Who knows?
Nate.
Yes, sir.
Box.
No.
Yes, sir.
You're the Kevin's mom of Belly Up.
Wow.
Jeez. World star.
This just in. Kevin's getting a 3-episode suspension from Corner booth effective immediately.
Gosh,
Jared was just easy.
Do not ever compare me to your Looney Tune of a mother, okay?
Right after Nate called you Russell Wilson, too. Like, damn, you just got torched in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
He is also involved in those files, by the way.
He's flying an airplane, Nate. He's fine.
Russell Wilson's in part of those files. I don't know. I'm not gonna say what files, but he is involved in those files.
No, he said that someone offered to sell him a plane.
We don't know that,
he
Kev.
wasn't involved.
We don't know that.
It's literally
I don't think he was famous enough in the island's heyday.
You can literally read the document. It's online. All it is they tried to sell him a plane. That's it.
Yeah.
But
It's like
there's
trying to
more
buy an
to
Xbox.
it.
Like trying to buy an Xbox owned by him.
There's
It's like,
more
I
to
didn't
it.
do anything. Let's just buy an
Get
Xbox.
him out of my team. We have 2 great quarterbacks already.
Well, I agree with you on that, Nate, but like to put him with that is just
slander
a
his
step too
name.
far.
Who's the other great quarterback? Because one
Jameis
of them
Winston.
also has some issues with improprieties, and
very
I'm not
good
talking
point.
about the crab legs.
The past is the past. It's okay.
Did you see?
Also, if
did
you want to
see his
read
little
those
TikTok?
files,
Oh, you keep.
I've read a couple
all yelling.
pages. It's just dark.
Yeah.
read the files if you want to ASAP. They are scrubbing them.
Yeah.
I just figured everybody but me was on it, and then you guys.
I read a couple pages. I was like, I need to. I said to myself, I'm like, I think I need to go to confession after reading this. So I'm just gonna call it a day.
I was gonna say, have you seen Jameis Winston's TikTok about something? He was on like a train platform, and he was like, to your younger self, he's like, you're gonna go into a Wegmans or whatever the supermarket is, and you're gonna see a box of crab legs. Walk away.
I did see that. That was
great.
Maybe you should have said something about you're going to try and get into an Uber. Don't do it.
Or I was gonna make an Uber joke, or maybe not jump on a table at the student union.
Maybe don't let those intrusive thoughts win. Tell the devil on your left shoulder no. Save that for the league when you're throwing 30 picks and 30 touchdowns.
Well, he's still waiting to be delivered from those pick sixes.
All right, Kev, I want your opinion. We were talking about this today. I said if there was ever a team coming out of the AFC that actually had what was left, let me preface this by saying team to build. I'm going to rephrase it. A team that's built that came out of the AFC that could take out the Seahawks. It is this Patriots team. We've talked off air already about your opinions about this game. Do you want to share those with the world right now?
I have actually changed my opinions on the game.
I'm listening.
Initially I was like, I'm not too excited about it. This team just sort of finds ways to win. I never have really felt great about them winning, except for the Texans game because CJ Stroud could not win that game. But I've come around on it. They've beaten the 5th, 1st, and 2nd best defenses in the NFL in the first couple rounds. I saw something. They have like the best run stuffing grade in the past 5 years between the A and the B gaps. The Seahawks are the worst team in the NFL on 3rd and 7+. The Patriots are the best defense in the NFL on 3rd and 7+. So if you can stop the run early, you can. Thank you, Milton Williams. Thank you, Jared, for giving him to me.
I'm happy he's getting a shot at another ring. I'm happy he got paid. There's no bad blood there. Trust me.
And I think I said it at first as a sort of a negative. Like I haven't felt confident. This team just finds ways to win. This team finds ways to win. It's Mike Vrabel is a real players coach. Nothing against MacDonald. I'm not saying he's not, but Mike Vrabel knows what it's like to be there. I saw someone say, oh, well, he doesn't have any experience in the Super Bowl. First off, no. He's got 3 of them bitches on his finger. Second of all, what experience does Mike MacDonald have then? None. It's insane. I am fully confident in the Patriots' abilities. Do I think they're going to win? I do, but I wouldn't be shocked if Seattle does pull it off. But I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any stretch of the imagination either way.
Mm-hmm. Kev, I compared this Super Bowl when you're hopping on to the 2018 Super Bowl, Brady versus Jared Goff. It reminds me early, upstart NFC West team, can run the ball effectively, talented running back, has injury concerns. Quarterback is not their strong suit. Good receivers, decent defense with 2 or 3 really good players on it. It kind of reminds me of that 18 Rams team. And I look at like it's going to be. I think this game's going to be ugly. I think take the under. 2, I take the over on turnovers. I think Maye's going to at least have 1 fumble, and Darnold's going to throw at least 1 dumb interception. I think it's going to happen. Especially in listen, we talked about Clint Kubiak on Monday, and Mike Florio was on. I think it was Dan Patrick or whatever said. And he was just like, "Oh, why they talk? They can't say that he's going there, and he's not going." It's like, well, listen, he is. He's like, "Oh, well, I think it helps the Seahawks because now they know this is their last ride." I'm like, I mean, I feel like it's almost more of a distraction. Look, ask Jonathan Gannon and the Eagles defense in 2022. I don't know. It's just I've seen it back, and then I've also seen it work with Kellen Moore last year. You don't really know how it's going to affect the team. I think the biggest thing is I think people are overselling Seattle because of what they did to San Fran and how they pulled away from the Rams, but people have been overselling the Rams all year. I think the Rams were the most overrated team going into this playoffs. I think a lot of people, they barely beat the Bears, by the way. They needed a miracle.
And the Panthers.
Thank you. And the damn Panthers. I wanted us to lose points tonight so bad just for them to win because that was amazing. The Rams are literally the ultimate, like, coulda, shoulda, woulda team. And yes, my hatred of Sean McVay is bleeding out right now because I'm seething out of me because I love it. I love watching this overhyped loser who thinks he's the smartest guy in football. He's not. His own protege, Kyle Shanahan, smarter than he is. And I can't even stand Kyle Shanahan. So I think the Rams were overhyped. I think that the 49ers basically took out a dying animal in the Philadelphia Eagles offense out back. I think basically it was a mercy kill for the Seahawks. The Seahawks are a legit team, but so are the Patriots. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people think. Somebody said, gun to your head, what do you think is going to happen? I said Patriots will cover, and it's going to come down to the last drive, like either a long field goal by Borregales or a long throw by Drake Maye.
Let's hope it doesn't come down to a Borregales field goal.
I just thought that in my head too, especially after the Broncos game.
At least it won't be. Well, I hope it's not snowing in San Francisco. I mean, it was snowing in Florida, so I guess it's possible.
Santa Clara, to be exact. Sorry. I'm just kidding, man.
Yes.
I'm not
sorry.
No. I'm completely kidding. I wouldn't correct you like that. No, but it's stupid. They call it the SF Niners, but they play in Santa Clara. Like, all right, for sure.
That's okay. There's some teams out there called the New York Jets, and they play in New Jersey.
The New Jersey Jets.
And the Giants. Yeah.
Maybe that'll fix it. Never mind. Anyways.
Yeah.
You had I saw you start opening it up, Kevin. I don't know if you had anything.
Well, I did see the stat I was referencing, 3.05 yards per carry on runs inside, which is the best of the past 5 years for the Patriots defense. Also, just talking about Santa Clara, I just want to say one quick thing about the Pro Bowl. I don't know if you guys talked about this on Monday.
We didn't.
Why is it at the Moscone Center? The Pro Bowl should not be where they're holding the Spy Photonics West trade show last week. Why on earth are we playing flag football there? I just had to get that off my chest.
When you put it that way.
Yeah.
That's so freaking funny. You know what the worst part is? I was like, "Oh, you're not gonna watch Pro Bowl? Like your boy Hurts is playing." I'm like, "Bro, he's just there to goof around with his college receivers." Honestly, I don't care. It was more compelling. What did I watch? I watched the Fallout season finale, phenomenal, and then I watched how bad the Dallas Mavericks were because obviously Miss Katie's a big Celtics fan, so we were watching them just curb stomp the Mavericks. Holy cow, it was a bad game. So, yeah, that was more entertaining than watching the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, Justin Fields is too good enough to accept his Pro Bowl invite. He has to go work on the offseason to throw for more than 7 touchdowns and 2,000 yards.
Well, after the way Kev put it, I think everyone's better than the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, agreed.
What were we talking about Super Bowl? What?
At least we have T. Higgins do the sexy Dexy after scoring the Pro Bowl. Nobody saw it at first, but at least
I did. I watched it.
Yeah,
I watched it.
I thought you said T. Higgins to then. I was like, "Ooh, is this a trade?" And then you just
no. We got about a month and change. What is it? What new NFL year starts? What, March 15th, I think, or 16th is the first day this year.
Then.
It's
always the day before, like the Monday or Tuesday before my birthday, which is always easy to remember.
I love
that's like the best week of the year.
Within like 5 minutes of free agency kicking off, I go on Twitter and there's somebody's like, they're just put up like a meme of like the Jets GM and they're just poking him with a stick, like, do something. And I'm like, dude, it's been 5 minutes.
Kev, do you remember was it 2022 free agency? It was just you, me, and McCarthy, and like the Devontae Adams trade broke in the middle of like McCarthy's monologue and we had to stop him from talking.
I do not remember that whatsoever. I don't doubt that it happened.
It was St. Patrick's Day. It was a Thursday, and you and me both were. You literally texted me like, "I'll come on the show," and we were both a few beers in at that point.
Checks out.
No,
That was before I stopped drinking on the show.
Same.
All I've had today is a Spindrift orange cream float and a jug of water.
Canada Dry.
Stay hydrated, boss.
Caffeine free. I didn't know I bought caffeine free. Jeez.
Matt's living dangerously.
Canada Dry has caffeine in it regularly?
I don't know. It says caffeine free, and I didn't know that was the
that's
thing.
just their advertisement.
I think it's like supposed to be like a caffeine free option for soda. I didn't even check if this has caffeine in it. Nope. Just orange juice and lime juice and vanilla extract. Interesting.
Vanilla extract. yeah.
There's like 7 ingredients in this soda. I'm actually pretty impressed. Or no, 5. Shit. It's pretty good for a soda.
What are we talking about? Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, yeah. So me and Matt already kind of had our predictions about who like the kind of the unsung heroes were, like, you know, who's gonna be this year's like Corey Clement or Malcolm Smith, like who's gonna be the guy who just kind of like just becomes like the hero of the Super Bowl. My pick for the Patriots was Matt Collins because of one of his special teams prowess and the fact also he's been to the Super Bowl before. He's, I guess, one of the veterans on this team in that regard. I think him having like a big catch or 2 could be the big thing. For the Seahawks, I think, Matt, you took Brenner. I think I
took Bobo.
Oh, you took Bobo. I took Brenner.
I took Chisholm for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Jazz's cousin.
But so for the 4 of you guys who weren't here on Monday, any thoughts on unsung Super Bowl hero predictions? Maybe a big touchdown, strip sack, something like that. Any ideas? Oh no, I said Reek Woolen was going to get a pick 6.
Yeah, you did.
I know he's an unsung hero, but I just feel like Hunter Henry's gonna have a big game. Just feel like with Drake's shoulder, just little short passes off to him are just gonna work.
He's gonna have a big game because I'm not gonna bet on him because the last time I took his over, he had 5 yards.
Yeah, that's
same.
So he's gonna have a game.
Took his over that same week. I'm still mad.
And I did the whole math. I was like, oh, they're really weak against tight ends. I was like, perfect. Boom. 34 and a half. It's like, that's nothing. 5 yards.
I know. All right. Kev, how much longer we got you for?
20 minutes.
Fair enough. All right. So, oh yeah, Kev, congrats to your Celtics getting a big man finally.
That was just a move to get under the second apron.
I know.
Now they can pay buyout guys, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I mean, Katie was asking me about who Vucevic was. I was like, good. He's a good scoring big man. He's just old.
10 years ago, I would have been hyped.
Oh yeah, like 2016 Magic Vucevic. Holy cow,
that would have been awesome.
I forgot he was still in the league, and I saw his face on the trade deadline in a Celtics uniform. I was like, oh.
The thing with Vucevic though is he was never, and I know I'm taking away from the Super Bowl. He was never built on his athleticism. He was just a good, fluid big around the rim who had good touch. That's something that will age reasonably well. He's not a terrible player at this point. I don't think he'll be terrible for the Celtics.
Yeah. My Wolves didn't do shit. That's all I know. Anyway, they tried way too hard for Giannis, and then they realized that the Bucks were pulling the plug, and they're like, well, we're sticking with our guys.
Well, you did not get nothing. You did get Ayodasumu, which is not a bad player by I mean, he's a scoring guard. I mean, look, let's be honest. Dillingham, as good as he was in limited playing time, I think he just needed.
I think that was the biggest waste of a number 4 of a pick we've had since Chris Dunn.
Yeah,
but, you know,
no, for sure.
Or Randy Foy. Number 4 is bad, bro.
Yeah, it just speaks to the depth of your team. So I mean, Dasumu kind of fits better for what you guys need right now than Dillingham, who just needs playing time. So,
all righty. So we are going to start. We're going to go around the horn now. I want to talk. We can like ad nauseum talk about this game, but DJ, I want to hear your opinion. You've been pretty quiet today about this game, and like, what are some of your keys to either? Like, how do you think it's going to go? What are some of the keys? Like, I want to hear your opinion right now.
We'll start with key number one. The Patriots have to block and hold up. They cannot let that Seattle front get in. They have to, whether they have to max protect, whether they have to keep someone in, I think they have to find a way to hold up, because when Seattle doesn't get home, they've given up the second most deep yards on deep passes. And it's been a while since the Patriots have been consistent with the deep passes, but Kayshon Boutte can get behind anybody. Nope. Well, pause. Think that through before I say it again. But I do think there's a lot of options for them. They do have to find a way to hold up to basically not let Seattle's defense tee off on them. So I think finding a way to protect, to take those deep shots and ease things in. For Seattle, I think it's as simple as just finding a way to keep the run game going, because as Kevin mentioned, when they're in pure pass blocking scenarios, they have not been good this year. They've been so good off play action, so good passing in short yardage. So where the defense is always kind of on their back foot, that's where they've been at their best. I think those are the two major keys I see for each team. The Patriots' best chance for victory is Sam Darnold to turn the ball over. Realistic. I think if Sam turns it over, that gives them easy fields. We saw against Denver. As soon as they turn it over, Drake runs in for a touchdown. Game's pretty much over there, because I think it's going to be ugly, low scoring, take the under. Sam turns it over a couple of times if he has a little bit of the seeing ghost moments, which poetically, the team that had him seeing ghosts comes full circle. Either he completely kills that or it comes back to haunt him. Very tragic story or a wonderful fairy tale, either way. So I think if they can get the ghosts in there, that can really, that's the best that could go in their favor. But I think that's kind of the main thing, is if you can get Sam to turn it over. And if we're assuming Drake's relatively healthy too. If his shoulder is absolutely trashed and they're hiding it right now, then all bets are off. Oh, and get Trayvon Henderson on the field, at least for 2 plays. Like, just let him see the field for 2 consecutive plays. That's all I ask.
See the field.
I don't buy the Sam Darnold Patriots ghost thing. Like, oh, I saw a ghost. My brother in Christ, the house is haunted. You play for the Jets. Those are the ghosts. That's what's the reason for your downfall.
Plus, there's rumors that Jimmy Hoffa's at that site somewhere. So,
yeah,
it might actually be a ghost.
No, that was not necessarily in response to you, DJ. That was in response to other people who are saying Sammy D is going to bust these ghosts. He already did. He left the Jets.
You just have to survive the Johnson ownership, and you're fine.
You can survive.
Yeah,
after you get.
I'm still holding on. Barely. So I do have to throw. You got to throw the respect to the Patriots. I know they had an extremely easy regular season schedule, but they had the test of the test and the playoffs. I know there was issues with the injuries on the offensive line of the Chargers. That was still a top 5 ranked defense that they beat by 2 scores. The Texans, there's no excuse there. I know they didn't have Nico Collins. I don't care. You've got like the number 2 ranked defense in the league. All you needed was CJ Stroud to be decent. You need him to be great. And this guy is saying he has issues playing quarterback now because he doesn't know how to not be Superman. I don't understand how to make that make sense. 4 turnovers. That's why they lost the game. The defense kept them in that game. CJ Stroud lost them that game. Patriots dominated. Win right there. The Broncos, no Bo Nix, still in the top, still number 2 ranked defense. Snow game. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback. All that snow coming down, it's any man's game. So they have beaten 3 top 5 ranked defenses. You got to throw the respect there. You can say what you want to say about them in the regular season, but they had one of the toughest tests any team's going to face, going back-to-back games against those top defenses. But the Seahawks, though, they got an elite ranked scoring defense. They average about 17.2 points per game allowed. They also have a 35.2% pressure rate defense that doesn't have to always rely on the heavy blitzes. They're ranked 3rd in scoring with 28.4 points per game. Sam Darnold is almost at a 70% completion percentage on the season. This kind of just feels like it's the Seahawks year, but at the same time, I mean, I'd be remiss to not mention the fact that it's Sam Darnold. I've seen him play for my team 3-4 years. I've seen how he has played against the Patriots. As great as he has been, this is his kryptonite, the Patriots. And so we will see if he can overcome that. I have the Seahawks winning, but I have the Patriots covering. Long story short, I got a Chisholm and a Bobo anytime touchdown as well, because why not? It's a Super Bowl. Why not throw $10 to win $900 for something that may not happen?
There you go.
Eflin, Chisholm, and Bobo. I might have to name my kid Bobo if this happens.
I love his name is Bobo. That's in college. My buddy messed up the name Bozo and said Bobo. So whenever something stupid, we say Bobo now. So it's very funny every time he scores.
Fair enough. All right. It's about that time, boys. We're going around the horn here. Prediction, MVP, and yeah. Kev, you're the guest of honor being the Patriots fan. We'll start with you.
The NFL MVP tonight or the Super Bowl prediction and game MVP?
Super Bowl prediction and game MVP.
All right. Pat's 28-24. And
wait, I've seen that before.
I'm going to predict actually the last play of the game. The Seahawks are marching down the field. They get to the 1, and every Seahawks fan has flashbacks to 2014, and they don't pass it. They run the ball, and Milton Williams punches the ball out, causing Kenneth Walker to fumble for only the 4th time in his career. Milton Williams wins Super Bowl MVP, and I am a happy camper.
Did you hear that MacDonald was getting hammered with that at media day? I think he had like 5 or 6 of those. What are you going to do with, let's say the ball's on the 1-yard line at like 2 minutes left in the game? And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm tired of answering this question. I get it. Move on.
All right. Brian.
I'm going to go Seattle 20, New England 17. Seattle comes down to a last-second field goal.
DJ.
Literally everyone and everything points to the Seahawks, but every single arrow points to them. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Patriots. I think they're going to win 17-13 just to piss off a lot of people who are betting the Seahawks. I'm going to say Harold Landry somehow gets MVP. It's going to be an obscure defensive player that gets like a strip sack and a fumble because offense is going to be at a premium. So we'll take Harold Landry for an obnoxious Super Bowl MVP.
Who's returning kick to the Patriots? Nice.
It'd be Marcus Jones, I think.
Cheat. Oh, never mind. Wrong team. My bad.
I was going to say after the page, it was Marcus Jones, right? Maddie.
I said Rashid Shaheed because in my head I'm like, oh, how am I going to make a case for Rashid Shaheed to be the Super Bowl MVP? He's going to have 2 return kicks. He's going to have 2 of them.
Give him 3
2 return kicks, touchdowns.
Malcolm, who's it? Who's the Seahawks 148? Malcolm Smith? Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much he won it off of like return. So
the only MVP in Seattle's history.
I'm gonna take. I had Patriots covering. I'll take Seahawks 23, Patriots 20. I don't know. Chalk pick. Sam Darnold gets MVP because I love to give it to quarterbacks. But if I have to pick a non-quarterback MVP, give me Emin Worry with a defensive MVP. Maybe extend the game.
Oh, that's one of my triumphant pick. I said Nick Emenwari.
He's going to limp into the end zone, but he might catch it.
I think he's that kid.
Playoff right at the 5-yard line.
All right, Nate Dogg. Need a prediction there, brother.
Hello. Patriots win. Craig Woodson gets the game-sealing interception. MVP, if it was quarterback, obviously be Drake Maye. If I had to give a non-quarterback, give me Ramondre Stevenson because he scores a couple tutties. One through receiving, one through on the ground. Yeah.
I'm really scared that a lot of you guys are Patriots. I gotta go. I said already. Everyone kind of knew where I was going with this. Me and Matt, I'm up by 1 in the picks competition going into the final week of the season. I could be that guy and just punt and take the Patriots here, but that's not my style. We're going for the dub here, certified boys. I'm going to take the Patriots. Like DJ said, everything is pointing Seattle every single way, but the Super Bowl, and like Tom Brady said it on, he was on, I can't remember who he was interviewing with this week, but it is the weirdest game to play in the world. I've explained it to my mom, to like my parents, some of the guys who listen to the show at the gym, especially to Katie. I've said, like, listen, like this game makes no sense. It never goes exactly predicted. The only person who predicted the Super Bowl right was this guy last year talking about the Chiefs getting their head handed to them, but that was a joke. That was just my just intuition. Either way, I think the Patriots win this game 20-14. I think it's a last-second interception over the middle by Christian Gonzalez. Him trying to force the ball downfield to JSN with the pass rush getting in his face. I think it's where it's going to cause it because, like Kevin said, The Seahawks are very bad on third and long. The Patriots are very good on third and long. I think it's going to come down to a third and long inside the 40, and he's going to try to force a pass to JSN. It's going to get picked off. So Patriots win 20-14.
Can't wait for
I
this
have
to be
another
a
reason.
45 game just because we all are predicting a low one.
Right?
Yeah, I have another reason why I think the Patriots are going to win. The NFL and Roger Goodell for the past couple of years has done everything they can to eliminate the Patriots dynasties from our memories, propping up the Chiefs, Bill Belichick not being a first ballot Hall of Famer, then, Deflategate, trying to discredit them. What way would discredit them more if right after Belichick, who I think Goodell really doesn't like. I think he doesn't like Brady. I think he hates Belichick. What better way to discredit Belichick than have him floundering in Chapel Hill with his 24-year-old girlfriend than to have a player who played under him, who's not coaching like him at all, not acting like him at all, coming in and winning a Super Bowl in year one?
That'd be amazing. Also, you mean his live-in home nurse?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're still dating. They had those reports that they were breaking up. I didn't think it was real, but
No,
She needs her power vacuum. Yeah.
So I made a joke that the most dangerous thing about Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame is what his girlfriend's going to do to the media when she finds out.
they
My favorite was,
right?
my favorite was that there's like a cheerleading competition the same weekend as the Hall of Fame induction, and that's more important than the Hall of Fame induction. I'm like, bro, I play adult like rec sports, man. Like cheerleading, really?
Rec cheerleading's just weird though. Like softball and basketball kind of makes sense. Like just like cheerleading's weird because they have to like practice their routine and stuff. So like you go into practice for a rec thing.
She's a failure in life. Simple as that.
Okay, Nate. Okay.
Nate walks through the door and says she's a failure. I love it.
He's
Nate,
going to end up with more money than all of us combined.
Yeah,
He's going to leave everything to her.
I mean, he's going to keep coaching. She has to hold out for like 5 more years. That coaching is going to be the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
She's there for the money.
Well, yeah.
Wait, you're telling me the 24-year-old doesn't love the 70-something-year-old man? There's not true love.
She's a gold digger. Way out of 10.
Her last boyfriend, I think, was in his 60s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's sick.
That's a little too long.
Well, listen. There's a line from The Longest Yard. Once you go gray, it never goes away.
She's sick, man.
I know. Oh my god. I love how this show turns us into roasting Jordan Hudson. She's almost as bad as how underwhelming this trade deadline was.
Which would you?
If
you had to choose one, Taylor Swift or Jordan Hudson?
Oh, Taylor Swift, I prefer over Jordan Hudson. At least Taylor Swift's not a complete spawn of Satan.
She's not going to try and be on the sideline and stand next to him on the field. Hudson.
Yeah, she'll just try to do the swag surfing, which honestly it was kind of
herself. It's her fans.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with Taylor herself. She's a marketing genius, and her music's likable. It's whatever. I don't care. Like
Taylor has her own money. Jordan is siphoning off Belichick's retirement fund.
Taylor is like worth so much. She literally could tell Trav to retire tomorrow and then blow through all of his money, and they'd still be fine for another 1,000,000 years.
Yeah,
he should retire. By the way, there's really
no
he should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also Trav needs to retire because I don't want to see a corpse on the field. Not actually like corpse, but like, dude, he took some hits this year, bro. Trav, it's time, man. You want to have kids someday? Just it's time, dude. Your brain's gonna be mush.
He's got some kids out there. He doesn't know about it, but they're out there.
Oh, he probably knows about them. They just don't know about him.
No, they just don't know about them. No, they just don't know about them NDAs, bro.
Catching Kelsey wasn't easy.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
I don't know why I first thought of R. Kelsey, and then I was like, oh, wait. Love you, Kelsey. Hope you're doing well, sir. Miss you.
Oh, my God. All right. Honestly, we were going to talk about the NBA trade deadline, but then, like, nothing happened. And I'm just kind of like, oh.
A bunch of things happened. What are you talking about?
Nate, the biggest trade to me was maybe McCain going to the Thunder. Because if you're going to tell me that Anthony Davis and a box of scraps for a couple draft picks is really worth my time to discuss,
but think of,
the only thing funny about the Anthony Davis trade is that like the Mavs traded Luka for like I think Chris
for
Middleton
Marvin Bagley, it's the funniest thing ever. Like, I love.
I mean, it is appealing. The Wizards get AD, and so that they're waiting. They're kind of reloading for next year.
Trying to get good.
That's what they said about the Mavs last year, and it worked out horribly.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Darius Garland and James Harden. It's like,
that's big for the Cavs.
No, just because Donovan Mitchell and Garland hate each other. That's why it's like.
No, it's because Garland has a terrible toe issue. That's
the other part.
Rich Paul's a dumbass. No, screw him. No, I think it's big. I think Harden. Harden is obviously known for being a playoff choker, so we'll see what happens in the playoffs. But like him and Mitchell, that's a pretty solid scoring duo. And then you put Garland on the Clippers. Not too much pressure on. I mean, they're honestly screwed at this point. But we'll see what happens next year with the Clippers. So I don't know.
This is just so underwhelming, and it's really the only thing I'm sad is the Timberwolves are losing Mike Conley Jr. That makes me sad.
He'll be back. He's probably gonna get waived and then come back. No, I'm serious. I heard something about that, so he might come back.
I mean, listen, sorry, Lonzo Ball got traded to the Jazz.
Nope, he got waived.
Guys immediately cut him.
He got traded and then waived. He's going to Charlotte.
Yeah, because
I actually might be going to see a Charlotte Hornets game in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Say hi to LaMelo for me and Knipple, Ed Miller.
We'll see. Either way.
Giannis, they survived.
Yes. He's not playing the rest of the year.
The thing is, like, with like, bro, I can't with Ja. Dude, he has there ever been like a more talent, bigger fall off because of like his like what's the old line? He's trying to get drafted to the hood, even though he's a private school. I don't know. The whole thing was just so bad. Ja's entire career post 2021 should be studied.
I can think of some bigger drop-offs due to off-the-field issues.
No, Aaron
I can think of one. One immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, from me and Matt and Brian's neck of the woods, and then finished his line of work up in Kevin's neck of the woods.
Just
Wander Franco,
guys.
Oh, jeez,
I
forgot about Wander.
I forgot about Wander. I was going with the murderer.
Oh my lord. Forgot about Wander Franco.
Anybody that's wondering, Aaron Hernandez was ruled inactive for Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So.
You need that killer instinct in these big games.
All right.
He's too busy hanging.
Well, boys, that was our. Did we miss anything? Anything else you guys want to cut? Oh, okay. We'll do this one. This is a fun one. Favorite snack to have at a Super Bowl party? We'll go around the horn quick before we sign off. Maddie.
My wife's family makes everything you could think of and more. I would say as a snack, I always love a good buffalo chicken dip. And then other than that, like a nice fried chicken wing. That has to be that too.
Obviously, you cannot say beer or liquor. That's just too much of a layup. I would say, I was gonna say Cajun wings. Like I that's my go-to. I make it for every party, and it's been like my most requested dish. I was told by my girl's family to make sure I make enough for everyone, and I did. 9 pounds of grilled Cajun wings coming inbound for Sunday, so we're good to go. Kev.
Probably just a good pizza.
Fair. Underrated. Deej.
Not Rhode Island. I don't know what they're doing over there with that pizza.
That's not pizza. That's something else.
It's delicious. You watch your mouth.
Have like 7 beers. You will eat.
Anything tastes better after 7 beers.
Kevin, my aunt brought like 3 boxes of it for my birthday. I think we were eating it like 4 o'clock in the morning, 15 beers deep. So like, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Same vein as Matt. We're taking the buffalo chicken dip because you can scoop just about anything with it and it works.
One time I scooped a slice of kielbasa with buffalo chicken dip.
Oh, interesting.
It was phenomenal, but I also felt my arteries like squirm a little bit.
What was that pizza in Pennsylvania? Was it like Altoon style pizza and they put a slice of Kraft yellow cheese on it when it's done?
That's worse. than anything Rhode Island has done.
That's a crime.
Yeah. I don't even know where Rhode Island is. Anyways.
It's that
It's
way.
not the
All
worst.
right, Nate Dogg.
Anything that's Asian. No, I'm serious. Pizza,
Well,
all this stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like chow fun, chow mein. You know?
What is your Super Bowl spread? Like, what are your Asian dishes that you have at your Super Bowl parties?
Don't do it, Nate. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Fried rice is one of them. No joke, for sure. Another is roasted pork, for sure. Oh, roasted duck. That's another.
Ooh.
And yes, love the duck.
Do you keep the head on it? Like
no, sir.
You chop the head? Okay.
Yeah,
I just Christmas story. That's all I know. Yeah, that's all.
The duck's head beat on there.
Nate, have you seen Christmas Story?
The one with the old dude, right? From Disney.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
You shoot your eye out. You know, he wore the purple bunny costume and.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one. No, sir. No, I have not.
Oh jeez.
Sorry.
Not quite yet.
Sorry. Eventually, but yeah. I don't know. I'm working the Super Bowl anyway, so I mean it's not gonna be too much fun, but I'll enjoy watching it as best I can.
Oh, great! Nate's gonna be watching the big plays, and he's gonna get a message like, "How come this over didn't hit when he clearly caught the ball, Pat? Whatever." And Nate's gonna be like, "I don't care, bro. Just watch the game."
The game's not over yet. We're in the second quarter. Come on, there's no play.
Nate's gonna respond and be like, "Hold up, they're about to do a 2-minute drill. I'll get back to you."
All right. Brian, you're last up. What is your favorite Super Bowl party food?
I'm gonna go pigs in a blanket.
Ooh, you know what? Honestly, super slept on.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a staple, but like it always hits.
Obscure one that I'm like a fan of. Give me like some like really like creative sliders, like either like with the King's Hawaiian rolls, like the butter top or whatever.
Yeah. We do cheesesteak with that. We're like the steakums, cheese, and onions with the King's Hawaiian and the butter. It's pretty good.
Not bad. My girl likes making the Cuban style ones.
Ooh.
Or she'll just do regular ham and cheese with like some kind of aioli on it, and it comes out absolutely gas. We made them for, I think it was wild card weekend. I think I had half a tray. So I was feeling great the next morning. All right, boys and girls, that is the Super Bowl preview presented by our friends at Candips.com. Promo code BELLYUP 20 for 20% off your purchase at checkout. Righteous Felon, official sponsor of all Nate Shenanigans, Belly Up Sports, and the Corner Booth Podcast. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off at checkout. And, of course, our friends at SeatGeek. Belly Up Sports is the code. $20 off your first purchase. Some restrictions may apply. First purchase only, by the way. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the show. Shout out to DJ and High-Low Sports and Kev and Tailgate in the Quad. You can find them everywhere. You can also find Kev at Belly Up Kev. It's a very funny follow. And you can also find DJ at all things High-Low Sports. Brian and Nate, of course, over our friends over at 3rd and 10. They are dropping a show tomorrow. Another live show tomorrow.
Preview and a bunch of other shenanigans, I'm sure.
Yep. And like we announced before, Corner Booth will be taking their usual February vacation after Super Bowl Monday, and we'll be back for the Combine. We'll still do video posts and stuff like that, short little blurbs, any headlines or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. For myself, Matt, Nate, Brian, Kev, and DJ, we hope you guys have an amazing Super Bowl weekend. Try to drive safe. Supposed to snow a little bit in Connecticut on Saturday. Looking forward to it. And, we'll see you Monday for a new Super Bowl champion. Peace.